Hello and welcome back to Badminton Insight. In a previous video, we've looked at the air shuttle and how air badminton compares to normal indoor badminton as we know it. However, in this video, we didn't go through the rules of air badminton as a new sport. So today we're going to go through the rules, we're going to go through some more recommendations, and we're also going to show us, me and Jenny, playing a competitive match against each other. At the moment, the rules of air badminton are quite hard to find, so we aim to make these simple and easy for you to follow. And at the end of the video, we're going to give you a further review of what we've encountered after playing multiple times, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So, let's get to it.
Firstly, we need to set up our air badminton court, and there are several noticeable differences to a normal court. Looking at the dimensions, the court is 6 metres in width and 16 metres in length. If you're playing singles, then the width is reduced to 5 metres and the length remains the same. On this court, there are no tram lines. One important addition to this sport is a dead zone at the net, which measures 2 metres either side from the centre of the court. And finally, there's a serve marker, which should be placed 3 metres from the dead zone, and we'll discuss this in further detail later. Comparing an air badminton court to a normal court, the width is 6.1 metres or 5.2 for singles, and the length is 13.4 metres. This means that the playable area of an air badminton court is slightly smaller than a normal court.
There are several rules that are different to normal badminton as we know it. Air badminton has 3 different formats: singles, doubles and also triples, which we also call 3v3. We play this quite a lot in training and it's really good fun. We're actually hoping that BWF implement this into the normal game one day.
So to begin the rally, it's really simple. All you need to do is strike the shuttle behind this service marker, and you have to strike the shuttle below the height of the net. And all you have to do is hit the shuttle into the playable area of your opponent's side.
If the shuttle lands in this dead zone at any point of time, then this is out. And we're also assuming that this is for net cords as well. Now, we think this dead zone is quite a good thing because when we were testing the air shuttle in our previous video, it was quite difficult to control the soft shots. And also, it takes out the front court, so there's less deep lunges, minimising the risk of injury on outdoor surfaces. Now, when looking at 3v3, or triples as it's officially called, you're not allowed to hit 2 shots in a row. This alternate hitting style is similar to that of doubles in table tennis and is to encourage movement and strategy. We like this, and now we just need to get 4 other people to try it out with us.
Finally, the scoring system for air badminton is best of 5 sets to 11 points, like the BWF are trying to move normal badminton to. And if the score reaches 10-all, you need a 2-point advantage to win the set. And if it reaches 12-all, then the next point wins. So before we start our match, we have 2 final recommendations that we have to take into consideration. Firstly, air badminton should be played at a wind speed of up to 12 kilometers an hour. In our previous video, we showed that the ability to play badminton really does depend on the wind speed. And today we have a wind speed of 10 kilometers an hour.
And secondly, it's recommended that you have a string tension of 18 to 20 pounds, which is around 9 kilos. And we've done this for our rackets today to make it a real, true test. Now, the BWF do say that you can use your own rackets for this, however most people will have the racket strung over around 24 pounds. So they would either need to restring or have a separate racket to play air badminton. So now we're going to play a match. Game on! So we've just finished playing and it was really good fun, especially as I won. Now we're going to go through a few things we found when playing a match as opposed to just doing some exercises. Firstly, drives were really quick and it was hard to react to a full power drive. However, if you did hit a full power drive in an upwards direction, there was a really good chance of it going out. It was also frustrating if you hit a net cord and it landed in the dead zone, because we're usually really happy with net cords. We also found it hard to time our overhead shots with our normal technique. We had to be more cautious with a shorter swing to react to any changes in the flight of the shuttle. However, we did find that whoever was on the attack usually won the point due to the speed of the air shuttle, which brings us on to the tactics of air badminton.
So before the match, we knew it was going to be really hard to time our overhead shots. However, we also found it difficult to defend. Adding this to struggling to lift accurately led to a game of less lifts and more pushes. Secondly, with the new serving rule of being able to strike the shuttle anywhere below the height of the net, we really tried to take advantage by hitting it at the maximum possible height. And thirdly, we actually found a tactic in our match was to hit down the middle of the court. You might have noticed we had to put 2 nets together to reach across the full width of the air badminton court, which leads us on to assessing the equipment.
Despite playing a competitive match and following the rules, we believe air badminton is still just great to have a fun hit, as needing a net and also needing court markings makes it a lot less accessible. As Jen just said, we had to put 2 nets together to cover the court, and also we used 53 metres of tape. What we do know are brands are trying to put sets together with everything you need, so watch out for them. Despite rolling it out as a new game, the BWF in their promotional videos have shown people hitting without a net and without court markings, probably as they know this is going to make it more accessible as well. After our last video, many of you asked us where you can buy the air shuttle, so we've included a link below to TRME Sports, a UK company who are now selling air shuttle on a pre-order. We've seen lots of people commenting online about breaking strings with the air shuttle, and we've dropped ours to an unprecedented £20. And no, we didn't break any strings, but surely it's impossible to break fresh strings at this tension, right? Overall, we felt we got more control playing at a higher tension. All in all, the air shuttle is going to be more likely to break your strings as it's heavier, but it's up to you whether you decide to risk it or not. After 3 hours of playing, our air shuttle did break, as you can see here. However, we think this durability is still quite good compared to other shuttles, and after it broke, it did still actually fly quite well through the air. All of our findings might be different for different people, but we've just reported what we've encountered during our time playing with the air shuttle.
So before we end this video, in our partner core workout we did our first ever giveaway for reaching 500 subscribers, and the winner of that giveaway was Felix, so congratulations. The Victor racket bag is on its way to you in Germany. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you don't miss our future giveaways, which are hopefully just going to get bigger and better. If you've enjoyed our video today, please give it a like and let us know in the comment section below what you think of the air badminton rules. See you next Sunday.